It's the 19th annual Hollywood Film Festival. What brings you guys out? Talk to me about your project.
Well, we're here at a film called Pearly Gates, written and directed by Scott Ehrlich, and that's why I'm here supporting the film.
As am I. And it's actually, Ileana's been here before, but this is, I think, my virgin entry to this place. It's fascinating, quite
Hilarious. Now, tell me a little bit about this project and what your roles are in the project.
Well, Scott Grimes is the star of it, and he has possibly, life-threatening illness, and he decides to throw...
Oh, he didn't pull out any, voices or anything on you guys, any crazy American
Scott?
Dad?
Oh, no. Very interesting, though.
No, not this time.
Okay.
It's a musical,
Yes.
and so he decides to kind of throw a party for himself before he exits this world and resolve a lot of family issues. I play his sister,
And I'm
Sam
his dad.
plays his dad. So he's trying to solve a lot of family issues before he goes. But it's a beautiful story and, very quirky.
Beautiful score as well.
And did you guys get a chance to see it already?
I have not seen
I
it.
have not seen it, and I won't be
Who
able to
knows?
see it.
Okay, now, working with the director, what was his overall message in the film? What do you think audiences will take away from this? I know you haven't seen it, but what do you think they'll take away from this?
I think, again, just this idea of, enjoying every moment, and Scott had such enthusiasm for the cast and just wanting to tell the story. So it was, it was a great experience.
Well, we'll get to talk to him as well. Okay, so if he's here, is there any juicy, fun stories you had while you guys were filming this project?
We did get to shoot at his house.
That's right.
Which was
Quite astonishing.
very swanky.
It's more of an estate than a house.
It was
yes.
a beautiful...
He's a builder. That's what he does, or that's what he did until this foray into show business, which may kill him, but we'll see.
What was your favorite room in the house, or was there one item?
Well, didn't he do the one where he had a house built within the kitchen, like a little,
like a
house
kind of a little
inside the
farmhouse.
which was
Within
kinda
that's how
terrific.
big the house was.
Yeah.
I love it. So it's all about Scott's kitchen in this interview now. I love it.
Okay.
And I also worked. I had a great experience. I was directed by Peter Bogdanovich in She's That Funny, and a week later we were acting together in the Pearly Gates.
Okay, awesome. What was it like working with Peter? Hopefully we'll get to
It
talk.
was incredible. I hope you get a chance. I mean, it was really fun. It's actually, I've worked with him 3 times now, so he's amazing and adds, of course, such gravitas. He gives a wonderful performance in the movie, I think. I haven't seen it, but I watched them shoot on the sets.
Ileana and Sam, you guys have so many credits to your names. What do you think is the secret to continue to be a working actor in this town, or nowadays it can be outside of this town, but what keeps you guys working?
Well, from time to time I teach and go to colleges and so forth, and that is true. I mean, it is getting more and more decentralized. So if you're in where University of Northern Iowa is, for instance, Cedar Falls, you can start there. You don't have to come to LA or go to New York. But I think the thing is, and my daughter is an actress, and my parents were both actors, and so it's a family disease, right? But you show up every day or you don't. And after a while, if the answer to the question, do I want to be an actor today, is no or maybe not, then you rethink it. I've been doing this for a long time. And for some reason, maybe I can't think of anything else to do, but I keep saying yeah, And I think it is just about being persistent and showing up, and being prepared when the moment comes, and that's key. You can't be going, I'm really not in shape to do this role or whatever. You have to be always there. That's why actors never take vacations. So, although they should.
When they book their work, someone told me when you're working, you're on vacation, and that's what they said. What about you? What keeps you working?
Well, I'm going to plug my book, I Blame Dennis Hopper, which comes out November 3rd. I've been working since 1987, and I talk a lot about the longevity of working and just the joy that I have. I come from a classic film background. My grandfather was Melvin Douglas, and to me, it's just the privilege to be able to continue to work in movies and continue to want to tell stories. That's what I think for me is I'm always enthusiastic about the next great film and how important film is in our society. And I'm also going to plug my TCM show, Trailblazers, how important women filmmakers are. in telling stories, and we got to get more women filmmakers out.
You know what? I do a lot of red carpets. I just interviewed a whole group of women who did like a documentary on East LA, and I thought, how great is that? Because you wouldn't be expecting that, and I see more and more of that. It is Hollywood Social Lounge that you're talking to right now on ABC News Radio. What do you guys use? Do you use Instagram, Twitter? Are you into social media? And if so, what are you guys using?
I've been dragged a little bit kicking and screaming. No, but I do use social media. I'm on Twitter and Facebook. I am not on Instagram because I'm more verbal than that, I guess.
You've got something to say.
And I just did a television series for a year, and they made us, but.
Yes, very important.
And the younger folks showed me
I'm
how
on
to
all
move around it. Yes, she does it all.
I'm the Twitter, Instagram. I do all of that. I'm in contact with my TCM fans. TCM party.
And if we want to get your book, where can we go for that?
You can go to IleanaDouglas.com, and there's a whole variety of however you want to order it. Amazon or TCM, any of those places. But you can read about it and order. But there's a lot of great stories in it.
All right, I'm here with Scott Ehrlich from Pearly Gates. I just spoke with Ileana and Sam, two of the actors in your film. I was asking them about the film, and it's their first time to actually see it tonight. And I was asking them what they want audiences to take away from it. But I got to speak to the director now, so you can tell me what your vision is for this.
Let me introduce you. This is Nolan Gross,
Hey.
and Quinn the Man, Jordan Bell, T.D. Lynn, and Penny Orloff. And so what was your question? I'm so sorry.
What is one thing that you want your audience to take away from this film?
I think the film has a great meaning to it, and I said from the start, if people can laugh and cry at the same time in this movie, there's no better emotion than that, and that's what I hope they can take away from it. I hope it deals with a tough subject, which is death, but I hope we put a great light on it, and I hope they laugh. You know what? Life is too short, and that's what this is all about, is enjoying life while you can.
Very good. Well, I definitely am going to check it out. They gave us all the social media to follow it. I know Halloween is right around the corner. Do you guys get all dressed up and all that stuff? What are you guys going to be this year?
Well, there's this movie called The Visit, and my two best friends and I, we're all going to be the grandma from that movie, the crazy grandma, so that's what we're planning on. So.
Hilarious. What about you, buddy?
I don't know.
Not yet. I'm still thinking.
Well, how about asking Penny? What are you going to
Penny, what are you going to be?
I'm a fairy godmother. I am a professional fairy godmother, so I always use the opportunity to dress up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, Scott, I was asking them what it was like working with you, Ileana and Sam, and they said, oh, man, it was so cool because we got to see his house. And they said their favorite part was the kitchen. Now, I understand you're kind of a builder. Is that true, or is that a rumor?
Wait, let's back up for a second. They didn't say dealing with a first-time director was, really cool?
They did. They thought it was a great time, but they were very blown away by the house, apparently.
Wait, let's go back to this first-time directing thing here. This is the first movie that we made, and don't you think that's a little bit?
Yes, it is. It is. Yes. So when you found out that you were going to be in this film festival, being a first-time director, what was your initial reaction?
I was blown away. We made the movie not to make money. We made the movie to get into film festivals, and to get into this film festival was unbelievable. And this guy right here, I will tell you, is the guy who will be blown away in the movie. Every person who's seen this movie so far has been with Tim and said Tim, out of all the professional and best actors in this one, Tim beats them all.
What was it like working with Tim on set?
Tim's amazing. If I had, I would give up half of my house to have as much talent as Tim. Not my whole house, but I'd give up a good chunk of my house just to have his talent.
And Tim, what was it like working with Scott?
It was amazing. It's a first-time experience for me. So it was. We had fun. It was an amazing experience. Amazing actors in the film, so it was wonderful. I would do it again.
Awesome. And one more time, where can people go to if they want more information on this film?
PearlyGateMovie.com. What they really should go check out is the music in this. I don't know if they explained, but Uzo from Orange is the New Black, this is her first feature film ever. And Scott Grimes is unbelievable. So
what
great.
Were you watching the Emmys, and what did you think when you saw her win the Emmy?
I'm like, all right, now my film's going to do something really good. Yes, there was definitely some self-motivation, but I will tell you that she deserves everything that she gets, because she is such a great lady, and it was wonderful.